What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the 541 Fisherman YouTube channel. Guys, this year we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, help your boy out, like the video, help the algorithm out. It doesn't just help me out, it actually helps YouTube out, so make sure you guys smash that like button. Obviously you guys clicked on this video because you want to know like as many crabbing spots as Oregon as you can to crab without a boat. Right now we're at the Newport crab dock. You guys can actually come down here and clam, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know you could do that, but we got Shane back here towing the all the crab traps out there. I would definitely recommend, if you have a dolly, bring it to Newport. It is a lot easier to get out here. I'm gonna take you guys back to my house. I'm gonna do some like overview pictures of the crab docks, and there will be pinpoints to every single one that I show you guys, like in order of what I show you on the video, in the description. So I'm gonna take you guys back there. After that, I will catch you guys out on the end of the crab dock. Go down, turn your phone, hit that subscribe button, the like, you know, right now when we do the transition. Help your boy out. Let's catch you guys at my house. All right, everybody, so here's where we're gonna start with this. We are currently back at my house. You guys are just on the screen recording. You can see right here, this is the Oregon-California border. Obviously, California is down this way. Oregon is up this way. I'm gonna be starting from this point and going north up, you know, Highway 101 up the coast. First place we're going to start is Brookings. This is the Chetco River, you know, which runs, you know, eastward all the way back up. You are able to crab right here at like the boat docks. So you can park right here. Oops, that's where I'm going to leave that pin for you guys so you can crab right there. But you are, yeah, or park right there, excuse me. And on these little like piers that stick out, you got that first guy there by the jetty, and then these three across. You can crab off of those. The crabs actually come to the right side of that jetty, right where it says Port of Brookings right there. They go in and they actually go up in there, so you guys are able to crab in there. If you had like some rods that you could cast with some snares or collapsible traps, you could actually cast them to the left of that long straight jetty. But that's the first place that we're going to start. Oop. Ah, jeez. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, that's Brookings, Oregon. And then now we're going to go ahead and head north, back up Highway 101 to our next location. Okay, so the next location I'm going to give you guys is like the Gold Beach area. This river that flows, you know, eastward, I guess you could call it, is the Rogue River. You guys can see right there. It says Rogue River. So heading back down south, that's how you get down to Brookings. Then we, you know, headed north up Highway 101 up here to Gold Beach. So here's what you kind of got going. So right there where it says Jerry's Rogue Jets and then like the Gold Beach Brewing, I believe you can walk out on that dock behind there. But I do know that right here at the Port of Gold Beach, that's like the boat ramp right there where that pin is. That's the boat ramp. I believe you can crab off of this dock right here as well, where the pin is. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do know that right here, where this little dock is that goes out, you can walk out onto the end of this jetty where that boat is. You guys are able to crab off of that. I'm going to go ahead and just drop a pin. We're just going to drop one right there. That's the pin that you guys are going to get, so you guys are able to go check that out. That's just going to be the second pin in the description so that you guys can go to the Rogue River at Gold Beach area. We're going to head up north up Highway 101 to the next crabbing location. All right, so the next place that I'm going to tell you guys is like the Coquille River in Bandon area. Just to kind of say one thing to you guys, you know, these spots that I'm giving you aren't necessarily like, they're not all of them that I can tell you. This is just kind of my knowledge, you know, based on what I've done before. If you guys have other spots, obviously that's awesome, but I'm just trying to help out as many people as I can. I appreciate you guys for watching. It honestly really helps me. So this is like, it's hard to explain. So right here where all these boats are, this area is like just where, you know, people moor their boats. I think it's like just kind of, it's hard to, like, I guess parking, temporary boat parking, but you can actually crab off of this dock right here, which you can just park, you know, somewhere right over here. I think you can park right there where it says Farm and C. That might be parking for the dock, but I don't know if you're allowed to. I do know that you can park like, somewhere over here and then just walk on over and go walk out on the crab dock. I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys this pinpoint so that you know exactly, where to go. Obviously, if you don't have Google Maps, then I guess this kind of won't help you a lot, but downloading Google Maps is pretty easy, and you can also just print directions like off of a printer or just take screenshots of it, through just Google Images on Safari or Chrome. But if I remember right, I haven't actually been to this crab dock personally, but I believe all those little points that you kind of see on there, those little like white specks, are actually crab pullers, if I remember right. Not too sure if that's here or at Winchester Bay, but definitely go check this out. And if any of you guys know, go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know. But this will be the third link right there in the description. If you park in that parking spot, you are a complete savage. All right, next point on this map is going to be Charleston, Oregon. So obviously farther down here, going north, going south is back where we just were. And then this is Charleston, and then this is heading north, like back up the highway. So I've personally never crabbed in Charleston, but I do believe that on some of these docks, probably this one right here is going to be your best bet where you're able to go out there and crab and people aren't going to get mad at you. But I do know that if you have a boat, if any of you are watching this with a boat, you can go out here in like the bay itself and do really super awesome. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of these docks you can, and there's actually probably some docks down there that are marked, like this dock here, you might be able to park, somewhere over here and head out there. Best thing probably to do is just walk into one of those little grocery stores and say, hey, am I able to go out on that dock and crab? You could drive across the river and possibly crab off this dock right here, or possibly off the oyster dock. I know a lot of those places are pretty cool about that kind of stuff. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to head back over here. There's also a tackle shop right there that you guys could go in and ask. You could even call. But I'm going to go ahead and just drop a pin right here in this parking lot, so that way you guys know. You could also call them Marina Complex. They might help. There is it's like Lady Kathy. That possibly might be a guide boat. Look that up, maybe. You see this pin, you can just click on it. I might click on it after this. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check this guy out. And then let's go ahead and head back up north. All right, everybody. So this is one of the crab docks I know very, very well. This is Winchester Bay. I believe this right here, this little area right there, that's like Salmon Harbor. Then you have like, this is the Umpqua River. Obviously, it goes all the way up. You have Winchester Point, Coast Guard Station. Krabby's Bar and Grill is actually super awesome, and Double D's is super awesome. So if you guys want to go eat there, definitely would recommend checking that out. Let's kind of see where we are here. So somewhere over here, Salmon Harbor Landing. I would definitely for sure recommend to stay there. I've stayed there. They have themed rooms. It's super, super awesome. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull in right over here where it says like Ride and ATV Rentals. There's a little road like right there that you guys are going to pull in. You're able to go down Salmon Harbor Drive. Go ahead and drive down. And then somewhere right down here. Oh gosh, I went way by it. So right here, you have a crab dock. You're able to park right here where those little cars are. You're able to park right there. And you can walk all the way out on that crab dock. If you're afraid of like falling off, I wouldn't recommend it. There's no guardrails on this one like all the way out. It's a little scary, but crabbing is super good. If you have a boat, you can put in up at Salmon Harbor, come down, crab. But I'm going to go ahead and just drop a pin right here for you guys. If you want to come here, this is where you're going to park. You can drive down Salmon Harbor Drive, drive right in, park right there, walk all the way out and crab off the end or crab anywhere off it. It's pretty much all good. Next spot that we're going to do, everybody, is in Florence. So it's okay. I'm going to give two spots for Florence. They'll be both like listed, just kind of under, I guess, like I'll list them under Florence. You can go to either spot. So down here by Moe's, you can actually like walk down by where the boat ramp is. Okay, so the boat ramp is right here, and you could actually walk out onto the end of that, out onto that little dock right there, and you can crab off of that. I believe you can also park kind of over here near like Moe's on Bay Street, and you can actually walk out near Moe's out on that little kind of platform thing right there. You're able to walk out on that, out onto this kind of jetty that you see here and crab off of that as well. I've actually crabbed off this before and done okay, but it just means that you're a little bit farther away from the ocean, so it's not necessarily the best. But I'll go ahead and like drop you guys just the location here for public parking. That way you guys know, okay, well, I don't know which one I want to fish, whether it be this one or this one, but I'll just give you guys the public. This is free parking. You don't have to pay. So you guys can just park in this parking lot and choose which location, which, dock you want to fish from, I guess. Next spot that we're going to do is also in Florence. You guys probably already said that. So what you do here is you just drive across. You actually head like south on Highway 101. There's this little road right here. You can turn right off of 101 and just head all the way down. You drive down this road. It'll take you all the way down right by the beach wall. And then you just drive all the way up this road. I don't know exactly what the road's called, but you can drive all the way up. I'll give you guys this tip here. If you guys watch this all the way through, number 4, super, super sweet surf perch fishing spot. There's a deep hole out there. But you drive all the way up to Vault Toilets. I don't know where that went, but you can see South Jetty Beach Crab Dock. You can park just right here in this little location. You can then just kind of walk out and fish off the... fish crab. I would definitely go off of the end out here. I've seen a lot of people go off like the sides of it here, like farther down. I don't do that. I don't think it's... I don't know. I've just never done that. If you want to go out in a boat, what you do is you come back up here where the Coast Guard station is, and you go down to this point right here, and off that point, right about there, there's a hole that's pretty deep. So if you guys want to do that, you can. But the second location here for like the Florence thing, I'm just going to leave it right here. This is the parking lot. Obviously, you guys can search South Jetty Beach Crab Dock area. You can see there's some pictures over here of it. It's pretty good. I like coming down here. It's pretty fun. You can drive like farther down here and go out to the jetty. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that pin for you guys. And that will just kind of conclude the areas in Florence. All right. So heading farther north up Highway 101, we go to Waldport. I skipped over Yawhats because it's... I don't know. I don't even really know if there's a crabbing area there. The river just becomes like a trickle when the tide goes out. So I don't really think there's any crabs there. Might be wrong. I don't know. But this is just Waldport, Oregon. Florence is farther down south, down 101. I think the next thing we'll run into is Newport. So we'll get to that when we get up there. But you can kind of come over here. And you'll see there's like a Mexican. It says it's the top rated Mexican thing. That's actually pretty cool. Shrimp Daddy's Bait and Tackle. Support local businesses. That place is probably awesome. But right over here, you have the boat docks. I don't know if I said this, the Alsea River. But it's the Alsea River. So you can go ahead and just park like right here. And just kind of walk out onto the docks. You can see it says boat docks. But pretty much at every single boat dock, you're allowed to crab. Doesn't mean it's necessarily a boat dock. I would definitely say if you're planning on coming here, possibly try to give Shrimp Daddy a call. Might be able to give you the report on kind of what's happening. You also have this. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Might be a crab pier, possibly. I don't know. I only go to like Newport and Florence and Garibaldi area. That's just my top 3. I've actually made a few videos to those. I don't think the links will be in the description because the description already is long as heck. But that is Alsea Bay. I'm just going to go ahead and drop your pin there for you guys. If you park in that spot like the other one, you are a savage. So let's go ahead and we're going to head up north some more. All right, so we just left Waldport and now we are at Newport. Newport, Oregon. Starbucks sucks. Just kidding. Starburst. Starbucks isn't that bad. Pig and Pancake, definitely would recommend. That place is the freaking sauce. So first, I guess we're going to start off with like the main one that I personally really like, and that is just the Newport Crabbing Pier. It's this really long, like, snake-looking thing. You can walk all the way out to the end, which is pretty far out in the bay. That's a super awesome area. This is going to be the first link on the Newport area in the description. You park, like, over here by the Rogue Spirits. I believe you can actually go in there. It says takeout, but I'm not sure. There's always people there. This is where, like, all the crabbing videos on my channel I posted have came from, has actually been this crab dock. So definitely would recommend to check it out. But you guys can just walk all the way out there. I always bring like a little dolly. Actually, the beginning of this video that you guys are watching is actually Newport. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, you can just go ahead and walk all the way out there. I'm just going to go ahead and drop a pin in this parking lot so you guys can see. There's going to be a couple other locations, probably one, I think just one more on the Newport, so this will be the first location in the Newport description. So after you kind of come down here, if you crab down here and there's a lot of people and you're like, I don't know, I kind of want the secret location, you can kind of come up here to what is like, I guess I like to call it like Old Town Newport, you could call it. Whoa, what is that? Whoa, that is really interesting. I wonder what that big like splash thing is right there. That is super interesting. Wow. So, Newport Trade Winds, they have super awesome charters there, but you can come down here to, like, Moe's or whatever they call it. Actually, scratch that. Don't go all the way down there. This is, like, where the Underwater Sea Gardens used to be. Is that big building right there. It's actually not a thing anymore. But right here, these little docks are the Sea Lion docks. But you can actually come out here and crab on this little dock right here where you can see all those people looking at the sea lions. You can just park anywhere like along the street. You know, they have a bathroom, they have little gift shops and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I definitely like the Made in Oregon store. It actually is a super cool store. But I'll just drop a location to like, I'm just going to put it like right kind of at the top of the crabbing dock here. That way you guys just know like, okay, well, it's right to the right of it. But that's going to be the second spot in the Newport location. I believe there's a couple other spots you probably could crab, but I don't know. I'm not going to just list all those. It doesn't really make much sense because I don't really know. But definitely check this out. I've done pretty good here before. So, I know if you guys really know Oregon very well, I pretty much skipped over quite a few things, like Depot Bay, Lincoln City, Netarts Bay, but I don't know. I've crabbed in Depot Bay a little bit. It's not the greatest thing ever, so I just kind of skipped over. You know, like south down 101, you have Tillamook down this way, then you have like Bay City. But we're just going to go ahead and jump up to Garibaldi. There's a lot of crabbing spots in Garibaldi, so it's kind of nice. You know, there's 3 different piers. They're all actually really productive. That one actually right there is a legit posted crabbing dock. But you have these couple over here that are like what I'd like to call like almost private crab docks. So if you guys watch this, you know, you'll obviously kind of know. I'm not going to leave links to both of them because I don't know, it doesn't really make much sense. So right here, this one with the building on it, that is not a crabbing dock. You're not allowed to go on that one. But this guy right here is a crabbing dock. It says it's a public pier. You can crab on that. And then if you go over here now, this one never used to be opened. You can even see it's covered like in green stuff there. It is actually now open. I was just there on like Memorial Day and it is now open. So both this one and the public pier right here are now open, which is awesome. So I'm just going to kind of split the defense here and just go ahead and drop a pin just right there in the middle. That way you guys, when you look, you can say, hey, there's a public pier there, and there's just a pier right over here that's now open. So you guys can go to either or. If this one's got people, go to the other one, vice versa. I definitely think this one's better. It's in deeper water. I saw a lot more crabs caught off this one than this one, but some days this pier is a lot better than this pier. So this will be the first link in the port of Garibaldi, I guess, crabbing areas. Over here, you actually have like this is a listed crabbing dock, and this one is super long. This out here is actually like a cannery type thing. So like any excess sort of they have, they actually just pour like off the side, oh gosh, into the water, which gets a lot of crabs feeding out there. That's so crazy. Look at the water. That's trippy looking. But then you have like, I wonder what those are underwater. That's crazy. Then you have all these little things like this. These little jetty things that stick out off of the dock. Those are actually all just little individual spots. So if you have like your family and you're just wanting to go out, you know, you don't take up the whole entire like walkway. It's not super wide. Definitely the farther out you go, probably the better. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use like, I'll actually just drop a pin right here to the parking lot, because I'm sure that would take you to it, but you guys can see over here, like out there, it says historic Coast Guard boathouse, but it's actually like a cannery now, and they dump stuff off of it, I believe. It's been quite a while since I've been out there, so I was out there on Memorial Day. I think I might have said that, but that's going to be the one in the description for you guys. This is going to be the last one that we do. This is just a little crab dock in the town of Wheeler. If you've never been to Wheeler, it is tiny, but it is super awesome. The Wheeler Lodge, or whatever, Wheeler on the Bay Lodge, that place is sweet. Every single room is like themed in there, if I'm right. Maybe I'm not right. Do they have an advanced auto parts here? No way. But so yeah, you can really nice. My phone's so glitchy. But yeah, you can park just right here, and go out on this crab dock, or out on this dock and crab. It's pretty decent. Paradise Cove RV Resort is like just downriver. Let's see. It's like right here. I've stayed there before. My grandparents used to have a timeshare. I've slayed a lot of crabs off of that dock right there. I think if you can pay, like rent a campsite, you're allowed to go crab off that dock. It's super awesome. But I'm not entirely sure about that. If you guys watch this and you see that, then obviously that might be a viable option. But just up here in Wheeler, we're just going to go ahead and drop a pin right here. That is, like I said, this is going to be the last location we do, just kind of due to the fact that, I don't know. I've gone up, north, like more, and it's not really, in my opinion, the crabbing just isn't really worth it. I mean, if you're that far, you might as well just drive to Garibaldi. It's not that far down to Garibaldi from even Astoria. So definitely check any of these out that you want. And I guess let's just go ahead and head back to the main part of the video and get into the how-to portion of how to crab. Thank you for staying tuned in, guys. I really appreciate every single one of you. Make sure that you guys go check all these spots out. Like I had told you guys before, I'm not 100% accurate on all of this, but it's just like, this is my my best knowledge that I can give you, and hopefully it helps you guys out. Okay, everybody, this is the portion of the video that I'm going to show you guys like how to bait your traps. There's a ton of people over there, so I'm not going to film like over there. I'll film us throwing them off kind of like low-key, because some people are really weird about it. So for bait, we're going to start off with, this is like pretty much a whole shad minus its tail. It has no tail. I cut it off. And then some like $2.82 just chicken drumsticks. I personally like turkey, but like I couldn't find any turkey, so bring you guys over here really quick and I'll just show you. So, and you just take your if you're like squeamish about things, and crabbing's probably not the thing for you. So you're just gonna take it, and this trap has like a bait box down the middle, and I'm just gonna take him and put him literally in the bait box. Tuck my garbage under there so I doesn't blow away in the wind. I'm gonna take this, yeah, nasty. Take this bad boy. I think I'm gonna put like, I'm just gonna do one chicken leg in there. Dude! Oh my God. God, dude. We're just gonna put like one chicken leg in there. Really? Really? Are you kidding me? Okay. Do you think that's good, Shane? I think that's the ticket right there, boys. All right, and this one just has a little bait flap. You just put it back over, take the rope, go underneath itself, just loop it a couple times, go back through itself, tie a knot, go back under, back through itself, tie a knot. Maybe do that one more time just for safe measures, and you're golden. All right, so now this is the portion where you take the whole shad out of the bag. Put your bag under, Dump your Mondo shout out. And then we're just gonna try to fit this whole guy in this bag. I don't know if it's gonna work, but gross, that's so nasty. Take them, fold them over, and just kind of, oh, dude, that's disgusting. Okay, come over here. We're gonna take this bad boy, put him in here. These bags are kind of interesting because you just kind of take it and pull it. I personally like to loop it under and then just go ahead and clip it like that, and that does it. All right, everybody, so what we're gonna do is, like, we just have the buoy tied off to the dock, and we're just gonna toss them off. When you throw it, you want to make sure it lands on the water flat, so when it falls to the bottom, it lands flat. Shane's fixing the rope because I'm an idiot. Are we good? Yeet! Really? Like, I just tied right where I was doing it. That is awesome. If you guys are gonna come out here, just try to be respectful. Like this guy over here, he saw me come over here and just walked right where I was gonna throw my buoys. Don't be that person. Like, come on. All right, everybody, now we just wait about roughly 8 minutes for that slip ring, and then we'll probably give, like, the regular traps about 15, take or give. What do you have to say?
It's windy.
It's windy. What do you have to say?
It's windy.
It's windy, okay. The consensus is windy. Look, there's a plane somewhere. I can't even see him. Okay, rip. Get you guys back in a few minutes. All right, everybody. Shane's pulling the old donkey. Oh, shoot. Look out, Sage. Sage, look out. Whatever you do, don't drop my camera. Please and thank you. Watch, there's gonna be like 10,000 in it, at least. Who was right? Shane's like, there's gonna be nothing, and I was like, there's gonna be like 3 or 4.
No, you said 4.
Okay, I said 4, but still.
Those are actually pretty good size
the
ones.
worst spot.
Yeah, fling it. You got it. Yep. That's actually not a bad one.
No.
No, it's not a keeper.
None of them are keepers, but still.
But
we got some traps.
you trabbing, boys. That's actually a good male. Eventually it'll be crisp.
Where's
Look.
this one's clippers?
Right
Oh,
there.
I couldn't see him.
Flippers are cool.
I got pinched by one of these things.
Come on, bud. Come on. Dude, he does not want to come out. Ah, no, do not.
I got pinched by one. They actually hurt Shane.
Okay, is he gonna let go?
My fingernail got like bruised.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something really quick. So if you peep this crab, you see how his claws are purple?
Can you move this away from me?
if you see his claws, like when they're purple like that, that means that they're an ocean going crab, and when they're like less purple, that means that they like to stay in the bay more. So we're gonna throw this trap back out and see if we can get any juicy ones. Go ahead, Big Sheila, pull her up. You got it. They've been soaking for like probably like 45 minutes, I'd say. Watch. Oh, dude. Oh, that's a big old Dungeness, Shane.
The one on the left for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a tank. Yeah. We might have 2 keepers in there. Dude.
Keeper?
Dude.
That one's not a keeper.
Yeah, that one's a little. Look at that red rock just big chilling back there. He's just hanging out. Yeah, that's a keeper. I'll show you guys when we get him out of the trap. It's going to be close.
Watch your fingers. Grab them 2 back legs.
Pretty
Just
confident.
grab the 2 back legs. There you
got
go.
it. Did you get it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Down
he's
6
definitely-
inches.
Yeah.
Do you want him?
You don't want him?
I got nothing to put him in.
Right there.
Oh man, look at this guy. He's got a lot in there. Yeah, I got a YouTube channel, so cool. I appreciate it. Yeah. What? What was that? Huh?
The part next to you.
I have to cut that out. Can't say bad things, right? Jesus. Okay. All right, everybody. That is it. Make sure you guys go down in the description. Check out all the crabbing piers that, like, I guess I had mentioned. And like I said, they're in order from like the first one that I went through to the last one I went through in the description, just like the video. Anything to say? Subscribe. Oh, I can't zoom. Big rip. All right, I am out. We're gonna go do something else. Enjoy your guys' day. I'm gonna enjoy my day. Thanks for watching, everybody.